Hey there guys, this is Not and in this video I'm going to teach you guys some tips and tricks on how I make gold using the profession engineering. A lot of people have been asking for this guide, and I've come up with a couple ideas and tips and tricks on how you can make gold using engineering, and I'm going to show you guys that in this video. So let's begin. The first tip I'm going to give you guys with this engineering gold making guide is by making parts. Now, the reason why parts can be very effective by selling them is because a lot of players need them to level engineering, and you need a lot of the parts, and a lot of times the mats will become overpriced or they'll become out of stock because not many people farm some of the mats anymore. And we're going to go over some of the best-selling parts on my server. Like I said, everyone needs these because of the fact that they are used to make a lot of things, especially leveling up your engineering, so they will always be needed. And the first thing right here is we're going to look up is electrified ether. And we're going to quickly look up the mats. It's volatile air, and it's 2 volatile air to make one set of electrified ethers. And we're going to look at the air price right now, and they're running for about 18 or 19 gold each, and they're about 1950, so we'll say about 20 gold each. So we'll say 40 gold to make 2 or 3 electrified ether. So, as you know, it's basically a trade-off. You know, each volatile air gives you electrified ether. You have a chance of getting an extra electrified ether as well, because it's 2 to 3. So, right here it's 28 gold, 90 silver for an electrified ether. So you're making 8 gold in profit every time you get these, and you're making an extra, I think it's 36 gold in profit if you proc times 3 electrified ether. So very good profit margins. A lot of these do sell. I remember I had to buy a lot of these and a lot of volatile airs. When I was leveling engineering from about 475 to 525, I needed a lot of them, so a lot of people do need them. Next one is overcharged capacitor, about 60 gold each. I sold about 15 of them so far today, and they seem to sell very good. The crystallized earth is not even a gold, so don't have to worry about that. And the next is the cobalt bar. You need 4 cobalt bars to make 1 capacitor, and they're about 4 gold each, so 4 times 4 is 16, so it's 16 gold. You know, plus 1 gold for the crystallized, which is like 17 gold, so it's still like a 40 gold profit margin just to make an overcharged capacitor. And we're going to look at some other ones real quick. We'll look at handful of copper bolts. These are pretty good. These are 140 gold stack, and you only need a stack of cobalt bar to make a stack of handfuls, so you know, it's around 60 gold in profit, so very nice. Fell steel stabilizer. This is actually needed a lot because people need these to make their epic version of the turbo flying machine. And as you see here, they're about 200 gold each, and they cost 2 fell steel bars, and fell steel bars are about 20 gold each, so that's 160 gold in profit for making the stabilizers. I know there's also the corium power core. That's about 150 gold each, as we see right here. And we're going to go to the mats real quick. A bar of corium is about 50 gold. Primal fires are around 20 gold or so, so it's like 70 gold, and then it sells for, as you see here, 150, so that's double your profit as well. And you can definitely go up and look at some of the other ones. Some of the old world ones aren't really profitable, but you know, BC and Wrath of Lich King ones parts can be very, very profitable, even electrified ether. This next gold making method I'm going to show you guys with Gnomish engineering. I have the Gnomish engineering because this method is more profitable, but you should check your auction house for the personal world destroyer, the pet, for goblin engineering and see if that's more profitable. But on my server, the Gnomish engineering pet is more profitable than the de-weaponized mechanical companion, so that's what we're going to be using for this gold method. And I'm going to quickly show you the price of the de-weaponized mechanical companion. About 650 gold each. There's also one for 750 gold, so I've sold them anywhere between 800 to 600 gold, so you know, I've even sold them for 850 gold, so it's really, they'll sell any price just as long as you're the cheapest. And we're going to look at the mats real quick. Electrified ether, as I told you guys earlier, it's actually cheaper if you were to make the parts, so we're going to look at volatile air. And we're going to do this as a way of, if we don't proc, times 3 in electrified ether. So just bear with me here. And they're about 20 gold each, so you're going to need 8 electrified ether or 8 volatile air, so that's 8 times 20 gold. That's 160 gold so far that you're spending just for the electrified ether. It's a pretty decent amount. The obsidian bars, you're going to need 12 of them, so that's 12 times 4, because they're about 4 gold each. So 12 times 4, and then plus 160 gold. So that's 210 gold about. A handful of obsidian bolts, you're going to need 4 of those. That's 4 times 4, that's 16, so plus 16 gold. And then you're going to need 2 jasper. Jasper is about 2 or 3 gold each on my server, very, very cheap, as well as all the uncommon gems. They're actually, they're 7 gold each, excuse me. So that's 14 gold because you're going to need 2 of them, so plus 14. So 238 gold, so about 250 gold. We'll round up a little bit. So 250 gold, and as you see here, it sells for over 600 gold. So very, very big profit. The personal world destroyer only makes about 300, 400 gold. This makes about 500 plus gold. So, and I sell about 3 or 4 of these a day, if I'm always the cheapest. So very, very profitable. And definitely check your realm's economy to see if it's as profitable as mine. The last few gold tips I'm going to give you guys don't really work on my server, but I have seen them work on others, and so you guys should definitely check them out real quick and see if you can make some money with them. The first is by using devices, and the one that I have is a Gnomish X-ray scope, and it doesn't really make any profit. You actually lose just a small amount of gold. Depending on what the price is on the market, if it's over 180 gold, like this one right here, it will make a little bit of profit. But I've seen it go for higher on other servers. I've seen the mats be cheaper, so definitely check it out. Also, there's a Firelands one from the Firelands dailies that sells very well on my server. I don't have it, so I can't really show it to you guys. But if you look for engineering in your guild or on your server, you may be able to find one. Another thing is bags or boxes or whatever. The lure tackle box, which is for fish. There's two engineering ones. Those are pretty profitable. I've seen on some realms. On mine, they're not really profitable, but definitely check your server to see if they are. So that's it for this engineering gold making guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and favorite the video and leave a comment down below with your feedback, and I'll see you guys later.